Fact of the day. According to study, coffee improves the reaction time of older adults.
On this episode of the Boss Bros podcast, we talk about how the Twins are absolutely killing everybody in the MLB.
Yep.
Unless you're our one friend and you call it the NBA. Won't get into that. We talk about Avengers again, obviously, because it's the best.
Nothing's better.
It's a little bit of classic TV shows we all know and love.
Yep.
And we also talk about how me and Mike love Applebees.
Absolutely love.
And we give you a little info on our merch that we just recently dropped and a giveaway that we are doing for that merch.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy your time you're about to spend with us. Twins are the hottest team in baseball.
Yep. They have, at the moment, in the middle of a doubleheader.
Yep.
So they just lost today, and
the
they have a second one
tonight. That they're going to win.
Yep. And we are 24-13.
Yep, going to make that. Yeah, 24-13. Best team in the bigs, in the big leagues. And they killed a home run ball, so we score all our runs.
Yeah, we're doing really good. Like, normally we only have one working for us.
Yep.
And then we lose all the time, but this year, not today.
Not today.
That's what I say.
Our dad said they're going to have 99 wins this year.
I said 162-0.
They're currently on pace for 93, I believe.
I think, 150-12 is my guess.
Well,
149-13.
Mike doesn't think we're going to lose another game, but I guarantee we will. Twins are killing the ball. I don't know. They have about 4 guys that are on pace to average like 30 home runs at least.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty nice because we have the top 2 guys with the best batting average in the American League.
Yeah.
And Garver
we have 2 catchers that can actually hit.
Yeah.
Even though I rip on Castro all the time.
Yeah.
Because I like Garver a lot more.
Castro's a great catcher, though.
Yeah.
Defensively.
He is. He's not as good of a hitter as Garver, though.
Yeah.
Garver's he's a solid bat in the lineup.
Yep. Well, almost everyone.
Yeah, we have
except
a very
for
strong
Gonzalez,
lineup.
which is weird. You kind of thought he would be really good.
Yeah. Not a huge fan of Gonzalez at the moment. But
well, it's because he's injured?
No, he's not.
Oh.
They sat him out the first game today. But hey, you never know. He won a World Series. He can turn it around. He's a big man. He can play baseball.
Yep. Speaking of the Twins, we were at the game
yesterday. We were at the game on Friday.
We won.
We did 6-5-0, 6-0.
I don't know. We won. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it was.
We didn't look at the scoreboard too much. All we know is Detroit didn't score once. So,
I'm pretty sure it was
5 or 6.
I think it was 5. 5-0? 6-0. It was 6-0 Friday night.
Yep.
We went to the game, saw 2 home runs because the Twins hit at least 2 home runs every game.
Yep.
Seems like. And it was actually a lot of fun. We went with a couple of friends, and we had free tickets because those same friends went to a game at the end of the season last year, and the Twins loved their fans so much they give away these little fan appreciation cards, and you have to open it up, and inside you get a prize. And me and my friends got a free ticket in like the upper deck behind home plate, which wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be.
No, it's actually pretty good. You get to see everything.
You could see everything.
Tell when it's a home run.
Yeah, and we were in like the very front row of the row up there.
I mean, if we would, I think second row would have been
good because there was that bar in your face.
It was right in
but
your
it
face,
was, I liked it. They were good seats.
They're probably the best highest upper seats you can get.
They were good. Yeah, we have quite the story about the game last night.
Yep. The concessions there. Okay, so they have
They're trying to be fan friendly.
Yeah,
and
so
do the
they
cheap.
got their regular concessions, and then they got the what is it? I don't even know what they call it, the family concession.
They're like fan friendly or something.
I don't know,
because they're
something
cheaper.
weird. Where everything's almost like half the price of what it is at the other concessions.
Yeah, and it's they. I'm gonna call them out and say they do kind of false advertising for it a little bit because in their thing it says a pretzel, but it's 2 pretzel sticks.
Oh yeah, the pretzel sticks, and they looked like super soggy.
Yeah, and the hot dog is small, and it wasn't even warm. It was like kind of cold and nasty.
Let's just say it was very poorly ran, and
I mean, I
got a Sierra Mist.
Yeah, you did.
Turns into carbonated water.
That was not. I got lemonade. That was really good.
Yeah, I should have went with the lemonade, but I went with the Sierra Mist. Bad idea. It took forever to get me. Just got popcorn and a Sierra Mist. Sierra Mist was literally carbonated water, and as soon as I sipped it, I threw it away and went and bought a $6.50 Gatorade.
Yeah. So, to put in perspective how this thing works, is they have like a little like touchpad order thing. Like you don't tell somebody what you want. You plug it in yourself.
Yep.
And then you swipe your card, and then it prints you a receipt with a number, and then your number's on the bottom.
Let's just start out by saying the receipt is hidden behind.
If you go to the one Mike and all my other friends went to, the receipt's hidden.
You couldn't find it.
So they didn't know what their number was.
And then we figured it out.
Really, it would have made that even more interesting. But the dude ended up
calling everybody's name.
He ended up calling my name because you run a credit card.
Though.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It was, yeah. Anyways, you use a touch screen, they call your number or your name, and then you show them your receipt, and they give you your food. So, our friend went. He was like the last one to order his food.
From our group.
Yep. And he stands in line for about a minute, which is 2 minutes, probably, which was the shortest out of anybody we saw there. He got his food right away in 2 minutes. Then we all slowly got our food, but our last friend, he only ordered a lemonade. He waited there for at least 15 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah.
It was a long time.
I like the concept of the concession.
They just need
they need to run it better, or I don't know. It's just poorly.
On the pop machine, they have like Diet Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
Sierra Mist,
Coca-Cola,
and lemonade. But then when you get up to the board, it only lets you pick Diet Pop options except for Sierra Mist.
That's why I went with the Sierra Mist.
And lemonade. So you can't actually get Mountain Dew, even though it says they have Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
It was very annoying, weird. Especially being people who like Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
They're trying.
Appreciate it, but they gotta. I don't know why they run it differently at that concession stand than they would the other ones.
I saw the other ones have the thing on.
They had it, but at the same time they didn't. They had it split evenly.
I mean, the waiting line would have been longer,
but it's worth it.
But to get your stuff right away would have been.
It's almost the same exact time.
And it's cheaper, but the stuff isn't as
It's
good
cheaper, but
all.
you miss also an inning and a half.
Of the game. Anyways, cool. Also at the game, though, me and Mike got to see Paul Bunyan's axe.
Paul Bunyan's?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah, Paul Bunyan's axe from the Gopher-Wisconsin rivalry.
Yeah, it was
pretty sick. Mike didn't know that the blade was made out of wood.
No, I didn't. And I thought it was going to be way heavier than it actually was.
It was heavy.
It's like 40 pounds. Maybe.
It was heavy, but it wasn't like I was like, holy smokes, this thing is like really heavy.
Yep. There's got a couple good dents in it too on that blade.
Did it?
Look.
I didn't look at
close.
That. Oh, I'm sure because they all do I'm going to chop down the other team's goalpost.
Most of the time it's the Gophers.
Yeah, except we have it.
So suck it.
To Wisconsin fans.
Badgers.
Two in particular.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
3 if the other one's listening.
Who's the... Okay, yeah. 3 if the other one's listening.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Now onto the NFL. Seattle. Yeah. Guess what? We're not talking about Kyler Murray or the draft.
Nope, we're talking about the Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
I flew over Seattle.
Yeah, who cares?
From Alaska. Saw Mount St. Helens, didn't know it was actually it until after. My dad said, "You should have taken a picture." I didn't.
Yeah. All right. Anyways,
let's
talk
Seattle.
about something someone cares
Just
about.
kidding. Mike's mean.
Seattle released Cam Chancellor
and Doug Baldwin.
Cam Chancellor is probably he was basically going to retire. Is what they were expecting.
They said there was
there's a chance he was
his
coming
a hip
back.
thing.
And there's a neck.
His was a neck. I don't even know what Doug Baldwin's
was. Baldwin's just all beat up.
Yeah. Well, when you're Seattle's number one receiver for when they're good, you get beat up.
Yep.
Yeah, so they released them. Does that make DK the number one receiver in Seattle?
Probably. They don't have anyone else.
Do they? I didn't know. I couldn't remember if they signed anybody in free agency or not.
I don't think so.
I'd look it up, but then there's an awkward gap in it, and then I don't know what to do. So I'm not going to look it up.
Yeah, that's not.
So you guys can figure it out, but I'm assuming he's going to become the number one receiver.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't know. It's Russell Wilson, so I'm sure he'll make it work.
He'll make anybody look good. So
it's like, yeah, like Tom Brady makes all his receivers look good.
Yeah, except for Russell Wilson can make himself look bad, real bad.
It's true.
It's the Vikings, 70 yards for passing.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful interception.
Yeah.
That,
the Vikings, they're the best. Vikings are the best.
Yep.
We love them.
And that's basically
that was basically
it.
all we're talking about about the
Seattle Seahawks.
But that's all about Seahawks.
2 nights ago, I slept so hard that I had a dream that I was sleeping. And let me tell you, folks, that is one of the weirdest yet most satisfying things. Waking up in a dream and you're like, oh, I don't want to get up. And then sleeping longer in reality and then waking up again. Holy crap. You sleep so good. That was a beautiful thing.
Your dream?
It's hard to remember. All I know is weird. It's for some Division I school. This is foreshadowing, of course, to my life.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're playing like UMD or something, some Division II school. They have me at corner.
Yeah, I remember this.
They have me at corner, which is not my position. I was like, okay, I'll play, whatever. And then, all I remember is I was playing corner and I didn't have any help from the linebacker. And this is how complicated I'm thinking in my dream about football.
His dream about a dream.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a dream about a dream. How'd you know that? What was that?
That's how I knew. Keep
that
going. Keep
like
going.
You know nothing. Okay. Where was I? Oh, so I'm playing a deep cover 3. And I know the quarterback just lobbed it in the air kind of high. And it felt like I was moving in slow motion. And I didn't get to the ball. And then all the other guys were like right next to the ball, but they didn't catch it, so it was okay. But and then I was walking off the field and I was like, I'm not athletic enough to play with these guys. I'm not fast enough.
But then
then I woke up from that dream, or woke up walking to the sideline. And then all of a sudden it was like, I specifically remember the clock, 4:02 a.m. And I woke up in a hotel room. And then I was like, I don't know. I was trying to fall asleep. And then I fall back, and then I woke up from that. That was the weirdest experience. But let me tell you, waking up from that felt like I slept twice as much.
What does having a dream inside a dream mean? I looked it up on Google. It uses really big words, so I'm not going to read it.
Probably
because I'm not smart. I'm very not smart, but
yeah, that's how
I'm really smart.
Thought you guys would want to hear about that part.
Yeah, I was dying when he told me the first time, and I was like, hey, you need to remember this so we can talk about it for all our fans that we love dearly. Right, Mike?
Of course.
We're nothing without you guys.
What if this is a dream for me and I'm having a dream inside a dream inside a dream? Okay, this is real.
It's real. I hit him. It's real, right? What if real life is just a dream? And I'm really Thor from Avengers just dreaming. That would be
Are you the chubby
cool.
beer version?
No, I'm Thor, God of Thunder. Just kidding. I'm John Bostrom. I work for Mosquito Squad. I work for the Boss Bros podcast. All right. After Mike's dream, we're going to get back. Okay, I know we've been talking about Avengers a lot, but when you look back at this in 10 years, you're going to be like, wow, Avengers was the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Wow, okay.
And that's what we're going to talk about again. We're not going to actually talk about the movie yet, though, because of spoiler deals. And we know people who haven't seen it, and they really should, but
whatever.
Just because they haven't seen it, we're not going to talk about it yet. But Avengers is breaking all of the records.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first record they broke, Mike?
Opening weekend.
How much money did they make, Mike?
$1.2 billion.
Holy crap.
And what's crazy is the next closest movie that came out like that weekend. I think it was like Lorena or something like that.
I have no idea.
I don't know, some horror movie.
Oh.
And they were $1.1 billion away.
So they only made $100,000? $100 million?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
That was the closest movie.
That's nuts. Huh.
Insane.
Avengers also was the fastest movie to make $2 billion. Disney is the only... This Avengers will stay the number one movie like in the box office until probably Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Because I think that's when Aladdin comes
they
out.
were saying maybe Pikachu.
Oh, whatever. There's no way Pikachu...
But that
movie
only...
looks so stupid.
It passed... I think it might have passed it just because of the opening week. And then Avengers Endgame will probably...
Doesn't that not even come out till this... Oh, it came out this week.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That movie looks so dumb. We weren't really into Pokemon growing
I liked
up.
having the Pokemon cards because they looked cool.
Yeah, we didn't know how to play with them or anything. We're just like, whoa, look it.
Yep.
It's so cool. What do I do with it? Then we usually just threw them away, actually.
No, that Mom always picked them up and threw them away.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah.
Or, never mind. Yeah, so... But Avengers Endgame, it's the greatest movie of all time.
It's a good one.
Take that back. It's really good. I don't know if it's the greatest movie of all time. There's a lot of good movies. But Avengers is definitely a good one if you haven't seen it. We're going to get into merch later, and we'll tell you about our Avengers merch we might make. Right, Mike?
Yep. By we, he means me.
Yeah, Mike makes it. And
I'm the graphic designer.
Mike makes it. I pay for it.
Yep.
That's how we roll.
Yep.
On the Boss Bros podcast.
Yep.
Want to talk about some classic TV shows?
Why not?
All right, let's do it. That was so stupid. I'm leaving it in, though. Because people are going to laugh. We like making people laugh because then they think we're funny. And then they go, hey, actually, you know what? I'm going to do something else.
This isn't funny anymore. Just go with the movie. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey. All right. Funny story. Called out my
gosh.
friend about not listening to our podcast in front of all our other friends. I was like,
And all our other friends hadn't listened to our podcast? I'm just kidding.
They have.
I know, I'm kidding.
Except for the one, and if he's listening, which he said he was going to, so he better be.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you to everybody who listens. We appreciate it. But we would appreciate it even more if you would tell people to come listen to us, even if you think we're bad.
Yeah.
Just tell them to go listen. They don't have to listen to the whole thing.
They don't have to like us.
They don't even have to like it. Just get them to play it for a second, and it will be good.
Yep.
And it will be even easier for people to listen to us.
Yep.
Because we are
in the midst
of
getting it onto iTunes. Is it?
Spotify.
And then iTunes.
Yes. It is like almost on Spotify. Spotify is processing our podcast. Said it takes a couple of days, but I did it on Thursday. So it probably won't go through till like Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. So we'll
keep you updated on the social medias at Boss Bros Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, not Snapchat.
And
I said
YouTube.
Snapchat last time.
Yes, Mike did plug our Snapchat that we don't have.
So if you added them,
it's not us. So, yeah. Anyways, back to what we were about to talk about.
Which was classic TV and movies.
Yeah, but I only have TV shows that I could think of.
Oh, so no movies.
No movies. But you know what is a good movie? It's
Avengers Endgame.
Dang it, Mike.
Oh, but it's going to sound good.
Oh, it's going to sound great. I'm leaving all this in here.
Ah.
Just kidding.
I don't care if you do.
Yeah, I know. I do the editing.
Yep.
I'm definitely not keeping that in there. So stupid.
I'm doing the editing.
Endgame editing. Oh. I think editing our podcast is hard. Can you imagine editing that freaking movie that was 3 hours long?
It's not just one person. Did you see the whole picture of everyone?
I know, but still. That would suck. I'm not even good at it. These people are like, they could probably do our podcast in 15 minutes.
Probably.
Anyways, classic TV shows. Me and Mike were big fans of Recess.
That was a great show.
We loved that movie.
Even though I can't.
It's a show.
I'm sure they made a movie.
They did.
Recess the movie?
Yeah, remember?
Disney always did
It's like where the bad guys take over the school and like turn a satellite and try to destroy the moon. Oh. It was on Netflix.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys...
we watched it.
That's a great show.
Loved it. Mike loved Mikey for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
The big kid.
Except for he's the complete opposite of me.
Yeah,
big. He's kind of like a human version of... never mind. I was going to say he's a big human version of Big Bird, but he's not even a human because he's a cartoon.
Yeah.
So...
Sesame Street. Never really got into that.
It was okay.
Oh, never mind.
Best Elmo impression. Do it.
Elmo? You do yours.
Again. No, I didn't. You didn't ask me to first.
Best Elmo impression.
It doesn't work. I asked first.
Best Cookie Monster impression.
Hi, I'm John.
Ah, dang it. I do love cookies.
Gotcha.
That was good, Mike. Yeah.
I was hoping you'd do the trash guy.
The trash guy. Do Oscar. Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch.
I don't even know what he sounds like.
I don't
know. Garbage.
That was way closer to Cookie Monster. That's why you're a Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the garbage guy.
I don't even know what he sounds like.
I don't either.
Hi.
Yeah.
Dragon Tales, that was a good song.
Yeah, that was
a
good song, yeah.
They have a good theme song, and somebody knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
too.
our fan. We have a special fan.
He has a special place in our hearts.
Possible guest.
Yeah, actually, I think if all goes well, next podcast we'll have our first guest.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
We hopefully will have more.
Eventually.
So.
Yeah. So, cartoons, Blue's Clues.
Yep. What was that?
Fun fact about Blue's Clues. The original Blue's Clues guy, what was his name? Steve? I want to say it was like Steve
sounds like
or something.
Like a white guy from Blue's Clues name.
So he quit doing Blue's Clues about halfway through it. Do you want to know why, Mike? Do you want to know why he quit? I do want to know why. One thing was he was losing his hair. And that was embarrassing to him. Second of all was he didn't want to be famous for being on a kids' TV show. Oh my gosh. Okay. A couple things that just reminded me of Blue's Clues that I really liked. The chair. We had one.
I loved the envelope.
The envelope? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I loved how he had the perfect sized crayon in his notebook on the top.
Dude, that was so satisfying.
I totally forgot about that. And how perfectly he wrote with his crayon, too.
That's crazy.
The things you remember about the TV shows that you don't really care about.
That's like the super satisfying scene where Woody's getting all fixed and stitched up by the old guy.
In Toy Story 2.
Oh, man. That is so great.
I remember when we got Toy Story 2.
Yep.
When Dad brought it home.
Yep.
It was the Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2 disc DVD set. I was sleeping on the couch. You were probably in the high chair eating, like always, because you were fat when you were little. We traded, though. I was sleeping on the couch, and my dad comes in, and he goes, John, at least this is what I remembered what happened. Maybe it's not, but I'm like...
Could be a dream.
80%. It could be a dream. Like 80% sure. He walks up, and he goes, John. And I was like, huh? Because I was sleeping. And he goes, I got you something. And I held it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Toy Story. Then I don't know what happened after that.
We still have that, but
we still have it. It's over there. I can see it. Yeah. Classic.
Classic.
Loved being a little kid.
Yep, it was the best.
I had super sick toys until you were born.
I'm sorry, I was born.
Me too. Just kidding. I remember when I went to the hospital, though, after you were born and Mom and Dad were there. Mom was laying in the bed and she goes, are you happy you had your brother? And I smacked her hand and said no. And then
you were predicting the future. You were like, oh, crap.
He's going to be the worst. But now we're friends.
Yep.
We have done crazy things.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
By we, it means he set them up, I did them.
I was the brainchild of all the ideas. And then I was good enough to convince Mike to do them all.
Yep.
And he did them all.
I did every single one of them.
I'm a genius. I was a genius. I have had too many concussions now, and I can't convince him to do squat. No. Except this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy this.
This is fun, and it's going to get us popular because our fans
because we
think
have
we're
no
great.
Choice.
And you know what they say, commitment is number one thing to do for things you want to be successful at.
That'll be on a shirt.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to get into a little thing me and Mike thought up of. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk.
I love thoughting up stuff. Thoughting up stuff.
Thinking up stuff. Oh, that's actually how you're supposed to say it. Huh. Okay.
Merch?
So, me and Mike really like Applebees.
Yep.
We go there every Wednesday with our friends and get half-price appetizers.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of our little hangout spot in Brainerd because...
What else is there to do in Brainerd at 9 o'clock?
If you're from Brainerd, you know exactly why you go to Applebees because just about everybody else our age will go to Applebees starting now because they're all back from college.
Yep.
So, we're thinking we'd just send out a bunch of tweets. In their next podcast, we'll actually have a hashtag. We just couldn't think of a good one yet. So if you think of a good one, tweet it at us.
Or text
DM
us.
us. Yeah, text us.
Come on,
Because
we're
we
gonna
all
be real.
know you guys have our numbers if you're listening to this.
But if you don't, thanks for listening.
Yeah, but if you don't,
DM
we
us and
so
we'll
appreciate
definitely
it. We will
respond.
definitely get back to you if you DM us. 100% guarantee it. Unless you're one of those random accounts that
Hey, babe.
Yeah, one of those icky ones, as Mom would say. Because they are icky. Anyways, we are going to attempt to get Applebees to be the first sponsor of the
Second. Mom was first.
She hasn't given us any money yet.
She gave us pants.
She did that. To be the first big sponsor of the podcast. We're going to need everyone's help to do it. And we hope it's great.
Even you, Barstool. Yeah, we're getting Barstool.
You're going to take Barstool in this?
Of course we are.
All right. We need a really good hashtag for this. It's got to be like Get Boss Bros Applebees or something. But it can't be super long.
Yeah.
We'll think of it and tweet it out. And we are going to...
We might have a poll on Twitter or
we got to get it moving and shaking because... You probably, if you're listening this far, are still friends. We will definitely share our Applebees if this happens.
Yes.
And it will just be super cool.
Yep.
But we really do love Applebees. If somebody from Applebees is listening,
yeah,
we really like it. The
Even you,
half-price
Carrie.
apps thing is amazing.
Best waiter
In the Brainerd Lakes is Carrie.
Carrie.
If you go to Applebee's, ask for Carrie. Tell her
Finish
John.
her survey.
Tell her John and Mike sent you.
Yes. Finish her surveys. She deserves only the best.
Yep. The only thing I could ask of Applebee's would to be to get like a garlic parmesan for their boneless wings. Game over if you have those.
Yep.
Game over, Applebee's.
Game over.
Game over. Get the garlic parmesan wings. Game over. We love Applebee's. Be watching out for us. Help us get Applebee's as our sponsor.
Yes.
Because
we love Applebee's.
We love Applebee's. We just followed them on Twitter, and we're going to start the process. So
trust the process.
Yes. Applebee's is the best. All right.
So are you, Carrie. Guys, guess what?
We got merch.
We got merch.
We only got a couple of sweatshirts for like me and Mike and our grandparents and our mom and dad and one other person for a special reason. But we did get some t-shirts. We are actually going to be doing a giveaway for a t-shirt on our Twitter and Instagram. On Twitter, probably just have to like it and retweet it. Instagram, obviously follow. You have to follow, like, and retweet on Twitter. And on Instagram, you'll probably have to follow, like, and tag. Do a tag.
Yeah.
Tag 3 people in the comments type of deal. So be on the lookout for that. And then probably by the end of the summer, when we get some more money again, or when Applebee's gives us a sponsor, we will have some new ones that are actually up for sale that other people can get.
Yep.
And we talked about even doing because we love Marvel. We love Avengers Endgame.
Oh, maybe we should make some Applebee's merch.
Oh, we could make Applebee's merch.
And with the hashtag until we get it.
Yeah, that'd be sick. But making a Marvel line of something that looks cool because Mike's good at his stuff.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry, guys.
So, if you're watching these videos, he made this super...
I made our logo.
Super sick hoodies. They're super dope and super comfy.
And super sick.
And we have this mug that is super cool. But this video probably won't be up for at least a month because we suck at uploading on YouTube.
We're working on it. We have more time now.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's things to come. This podcast was definitely short, but sometimes there's not a lot going on in the
Short and to the point.
It's not a lot going on in the sports world, so you get what you get, and you go with it.
And I guess you can throw a fit.
Yeah, but thanks for
As long as you
listening.
tag us and shout us out if you throw a fit.
I mean, please, please shout us out. Follow us. Please follow us, because we have like 27 followers on Twitter. Twitter is so hard to get followers on.
Yep.
So if somebody, here we go. This will be a separate giveaway from the actual giveaway. If someone can get 3 of their friends to follow our Twitter, we will give them a t-shirt.
All right. We're doing
You have to obviously have proof. Somehow. We'll figure that part out if somebody actually does it. So, yeah. Gotta shoot big.
Yep.
To get things to happen.
We can do better?
Yes. If you have suggestions about things you want us to talk about or things you like that we do, go ahead and message us on our social medias.
We only want you liking stuff that
you actually like. Don't give us a pity like anymore. We understand. We're trying. We're new. We've never done this before. Even though this is episode 5.
We've only done it 6 times.
Yeah, 6 times, even though this is episode 5.
One's already archived.
Yeah, because it was terrible. Anyways, I said anyways like 5 times.
Anyways.
Go follow us. Instagram, Twitter, please do it. Also called out another friend that wasn't following us on Twitter, and we were following him. Really awkward situation. We fixed it. He is now following us.
And we are not following him.
I followed him.
No.
But yeah, go follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I think
Boss Bros Podcast.
Yeah, everything's Boss Bros Podcast.
Except for the Snapchat. We don't have
we don't have Snapchat. But anyways, thanks for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day / night /
have a good life.
Yeah, we'll see you later. We are going to talk about Avengers again, though.
But first, I got to say something. 2 nights ago, I slept so hard.
Oh, Mike had... Oh, piss.
What?
Okay, never mind. I can still fix it. We're good.
What?
Keep going. We're good.
I know, I'm trying to leave a gap.
Oh.
You said, oh, piss.
I could have left that.
Well, oh, piss.